Hey everyone, welcome to Meeple Bits. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Organizing Bits, where we tackle the game Akropolis. So I recently picked up Akropolis and um one game, but one thing that I instantly noticed is that I didn't like the you will see the insert we'll see the insert in just a second. Basically it's broken out in nines and you just sort of drop everything in there and it just doesn't have real organization. So we'll open this up in just a second, but let's take a look at the pieces that we printed so that I can kind of explain what you're looking at and where we are. As always, links to these printed files will be in the description below. So this insert for me had 5 pieces, although the original file insert only had 2. So basically, it's one giant insert with a tray for stone. So this actually originally said rubble, but I went ahead and edited it out to make it say stone because that's what I call the resource in here. I'm sure it's actually called rubble in the instruction book, but I call it stone, so I wanted it to say stone. So what we're working with is this is one just giant ass insert that lives inside the box. Okay, so it just sits in there and it does its job, and it's great. I've already kind of tested it, so it should fit. This was too large for my print bed. I think this is 250 millimeters, and my bed is only 230. So I unfortunately had to so I cut the file into 4s and printed each quadrant individually. So I thought about super gluing it together, but decided that the box, this is never coming out. The only thing that's coming out is gonna be this guy. So I was like, all right, well, no big deal. I shouldn't have to worry about super gluing this one. All right. So what we have here though is literally just one big insert. Okay. I just happen to cut it into 4s to print it out. That simple. Nothing spectacular about the insert itself, other than it creates organization. So you'll notice here that it's got markers. Yeah, it's got player count. So the 2-player tiles go here, the 3-player tiles go here, and the 4-player tiles go down here, and then score pad and all that stuff go down here. So that's the insert. Super straightforward. And here's what we have. So again, I store my stuff vertically. Um, so let's go ahead and see what that looks like. All right. Um, instruction book. Okay. So when you store it, this is kind of what it looks like, right? So everything does have a place, and this is fine enough, but not a great way for me to organize. So here's the score pad. Here's the reference cards. And then it's these tiles, the starting tiles, that felt awkward in this particular box. So if it weren't for these starting tiles really just feeling awkward up here, then I may have never actually needed to print this guy, but it was really because of this that I did that. So I'm going to pull out all these starting tiles to start with. Okay, so starting tiles, and they drop down right there. So here I'm going to pull out this one quadrant. So, oh man, that's like that. That's so beautiful. That's gorgeous. I love that. Okay. Then we've got the rubble slash stone, stone for me. That goes right inside this tray. Easy enough. Now, when downloading the file, there didn't seem to be a place for this first player token, and I guess my copy came with it. So maybe it fits. No, it doesn't fit down there. There's nowhere for this to really fit, but it looks like I might be able to slide it down in one of these holes. Otherwise, I'm just going to stick it right inside here. Okay, so go there. Score pad here. So right on top. So again, score pad just like that. Okay. Um, oh, maybe this goes down there, possibly, maybe. I mean, that's as good a place as any, so it can work. Because there's this void down here in this zone that it looks like it can hold stuff, but I don't have anything to really stick down there. So score pad and reference cards go pretty much right on top like so. So let me pull out this dual section so you'll see what I'm working with. And then the rubble rests right on top like so. Now, the instruction book is unlikely to keep the stone in its place, and that's okay. That's fine. Um, and then the original first player token does have a spot. There's a circle right in the middle, which once we pull this out, we'll do. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull out this tray. Because we're going to discard this entirely. So this comes out. And then we are going to slot, make sure this is correct. Just going to slot everything in. Mm. And wha-bam. There we have it. Simple enough. So I didn't super glue it because I felt like it was just going to stay in there. Now, one thing I really did like about this insert, as you'll notice here, this beautiful detail around the edge is super nice. All right, so put these guys right up here and put the token right in the center there. Cool. So we're gonna take a quick break. What we're gonna do is I need to actually go through these tiles and separate out the 2-player tiles from the 3 and 4-player tiles. So I'm gonna go ahead and organize that out and come back with a new upgraded completed insert for you guys. Okay, and we're back. Man, this is exciting. This is super exciting for me because wow. Uh wow. I love this, man. I love this. So from this, you know, which is fine. It does its job. Oh God, it's already falling apart. To this. Uh very very exciting, very organized. Um everything just fits. It's great. Um don't need this baggie anymore. I'll just slide this rule book right on top. What's my orientation here? Okay. Like so. Now we're going to test it real fast. Okay. So we're going to store it up right. So we put it in here. We slide it into our shelf. Looks fine. It's pulling up a little, but not terrible. Not terrible. I mean, this is pretty standard. Okay, so we just stored it up right. Now let's open it back up. It's time to play the game. The stone actually did stay where it belonged. So this this is just the perfect Acropolis insert. Now, if they ever release an expansion, yeah, there's not much I can do. Maybe figure something out down there, but um, I don't buy a whole lot of expansions anyway, so I'm not too concerned because for the time that I play this is going to just speed up the setup time of the game because grab the player count. It's great. Um, cool. Yeah, great. That'll do it for this one, guys. This insert is super impressive. So thank you, designers and creators who put these together. I am just an avenue of printing. So that'll do it for this one, guys. If you have any questions about the insert, please leave a comment down below. I'm happy to answer them as best as I can. If you've enjoyed the video, I do appreciate the support. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And as always, everyone, until next time, thanks so much for watching.